Year 3099. Orion 9 space station hums with activity. A jewel against the velvet void. In spite of the station's grand appearance, a grimy sector tells a different story. Cinderella labors tirelessly, the grease staining her hands as she cleans an air filter. Her dedication shines through the danger of the cold metallic surroundings. Each wipe brings a glimmer of hope to the station's forgotten corner. Cinderella's room overflows with tools and spare parts, a haven of invention. Among the clutter, 3 small AI drones, Spark, Blink, and Whir fill the air with their cheerful chirps. Cinderella tinkers gently with Spark, her touch precise and caring. The drones respond with affectionate whirs. Their presence are due to Cinderella's skills. On the contrary, Commander Vexa, Cinderella's stepmother, lives a luxurious life with her 2 daughters. She is in the zero-gravity spa, where robotic servants cater to her every desire. Starla and Nova, her daughters, drift alongside her, their fingers dancing across holographic displays as they indulge in virtual shopping. The asteroid mall interfaces shimmer around them. Among the weightlessness, gossip flows as freely as the currents of air, binding mother and daughters in a shared moment of leisure. Robotic servants glide gracefully, increasing the scene with an aura of technological service. In this luxury, the boundaries between reality and virtuality blur, creating a world of endless possibilities. On the mess hall screens, news broadcasts announce Prince Andromedon's Zero-G Ball. Excitement sparks through the space station with hurried movements of the crew. Cinderella watches with longing, her gaze locked on the distant gala's shimmering images. The mess hall buzzes with excited chatter as the crew discusses the upcoming ball. Cinderella's eyes reflect a mix of longing and resignation as she remains still, watching the shimmering gala on the screen. In her rich suite, Commander Vex's face twists in fury as she grabs the offending invitation. Her voice dripping with disgust, Commander Vexa spits out, "You? At a royal event? You're just a maintenance girl." With a violent gesture, she shreds the ticket, the pieces floating like mocking confetti. Starla's mocking laughter fills the room, adding insult to injury. Nova joins in the cruel amusement, the sound echoing through the suite. On the stark landscape of Orion 9, a luxury shuttle awaits its passengers. Commander Vexa, Starla, and Nova step aboard, their expressions indifferent. With a casual wave, they dismiss Cinderella, leaving her behind. She watches them depart, a single tear drop down her cheek. In the loneliness of her quarters, Cinderella sits, her spirit crushed. Suddenly, the room is bathed in an otherworldly shimmer. The light intensifies, wrapping Cinderella in its beautiful glow. Hope flickers in Cinderella's eyes as the shimmer dances around her. Galaxiella shows up, a vision of starlight and shimmering wires. Stars weave through her form, shimmering jewelry twinkling with cosmic energy. Her presence fills the room with the promise of magic and technology. Galaxiella's voice rings out, echoing with otherworldly power. "You shall go to the ball!" In Cinderella's humble quarters, Galaxiella extends a hand, her touch poised to ignite a heavenly transformation. With the wave of her magic wand, she dressed her into a breathtaking space gown of shimmering silver blue. Stardust weaves through the fabric, infusing it with cosmic energy. Her rugged boots dissolve, reforming as elegant crystal gravity shoes. Under the alien sun of Orion 9, Galaxiella gestures towards a seemingly harmless tiny cube. Before their eyes, the cube unfolds, revealing itself as a sleek star cruiser. Galaxiella warns in her urgent tone, "But remember, its magic will dissolve at midnight." The gleaming star cruiser stands ready for Cinderella to leave for the journey. Cinderella leaves for a daring journey through the cosmos, her star cruiser a sign of hope in the inky blackness. She navigates through the swirling circles of a wormhole, light and color bending around her in a dizzying dance. The ship comes out from the star tunnel, a new galaxy unfolding before Cinderella, promising adventure and mystery. In the zero-G ballroom of Celstara, dancers float effortlessly in jeweled gowns and polished chrome. Suddenly, Cinderella enters, and a deep hush sweeps through the ballroom. Her extreme natural beauty captivates all, silencing the artificial glamour. Prince Andromedon, by the shimmering energy fountain, stares, utterly spellbound, in the zero-gravity ballroom of Celesta, Cinderella, and Prince Andromedon begin their beautiful dance. Starlight floods the ballroom, casting an otherworldly glow on the couple as they spin. Cinderella, lost in the moment, wonders aloud, "Have you ever wondered about the nebulae, Prince Andromedon?" Prince Andromedon, captivated by both her and the cosmos, replies, "Indeed, Cinderella. And the ancient galaxies swirling in the cosmic ballet?" Their dance continues, a cosmic ballet mirroring the nebulae and ancient galaxies they discuss. In the zero-G ballroom, the ship's clock signals midnight. Cinderella floats weightlessly, suspended in the air. Her eyes widen in silent terror as the clock's chime echoes around her. Weightlessness amplifies her sense of helplessness and dread. In the bustling crowds of Celestar, Cinderella makes a swift escape. Her shrinking star cruiser streaks across the sky, like a fleeting shadow against the cosmic canvas. In her haste, a single crystal gravity shoe was removed from her feet, falling unnoticed onto the landing ramp. In a zero-gravity ballroom, starlight dances through crystalline walls, unveiling Prince Andromedon. He clutches a crystal show, its facets scattering rainbows across his regal face. A determined glint sparks in his eyes as he studies the crystal show. His voice echoes through the ballroom. "I vowed to find its owner." The crystal shoe gleams, a sign of hope in the vast areas. Aboard the Celestara, Prince Andromedon's intense gaze at the vast areas of the galaxy. His face shows his determination. The stardust readings fluctuate, tantalizing him with the promise of a breakthrough. Hope flickers in his eyes as the faintest trace of a lead. Fragile, yet undeniable. In the vast areas of space, Prince Andromedon's ship cuts through the void. A sign of hope seems in the darkness. With graceful precision, the ship approaches Orion 9, a symbol of unity in the face of cosmic challenges. The ship docks seamlessly with the space station, a crucial moment that bridges worlds and ignites new possibilities. Commander Vexa's luxury suite becomes a prison as Cinderella is locked inside the maintenance pod. Starla and Nova step forward, their ambition burning bright in their eyes. Starla tries to force her foot into the shoe, but it fiercely rejects her attempt. Nova steps up, hoping for a different outcome, but the shoe denies her as well. The shoe remains untouched on the floor, a silent judge of their unworthiness. Frustration mounts as their dreams are repeatedly crushed. In the stark corridor of Orion 9, Spark, the AI drone, streaks towards the prince. The drone emits a whirring sound as it approaches, its purpose urgent. Suddenly, a holographic image flickers to life, casting a delicate glow. The image solidifies, revealing Cinderella's true identity in a burst of light. The revelation hangs in the air, transforming the sterile corridor into a stage of destiny. With an outstretched hand, the prince's voice echoes through the bay. "Will you join me among the stars?" The question hangs in the air, a promise of adventure and destiny. Cinderella's eyes reflect a hopeful glint, a soft smile gracing her lips. A quiet determination settles in her gaze as she speaks. "Only if I can bring my friends." Cinderella strides confidently onto the royal cruiser, her presence commanding attention. A silent escort of drones surrounds Cinderella, their metallic bodies gleaming. The royal cruiser awaits, a symbol of power and prestige, ready to embark. Against the backdrop of a swirling galaxy, Cinderella, the prince, and their AI drone friends embark on the voyage of stars. The spaceship streaks through the cosmos, leaving a shimmering trail of stardust in its wake. Among the stars, they share tales of kindness and courage, echoing the unforgettable story of a girl who danced among stars.